If not, I'm just not going to do YouTube today for the channel. There we go. That's better. All right, there we go. I don't know why I didn't take it the first time, but hey, there we go. Hello, everybody. And I didn't have a chance to test it because right after the fast stream, I had to run out to the pharmacy, grab my medicine, or grab my new diabetes medicine, and rush back. So didn't even have a chance to really eat anything for lunch. So hey, here we go. But welcome on in, everybody. Hope you guys all are having a good day. Hopefully Moonman's work does not think he's totally crazy for me scaring the crap out of everybody earlier today. Hey, that ghost scared the crap out of me. I'm sorry. I don't normally scream on stream, or yell on stream, but yeah, that one got me. Especially since we didn't hear it. But on that note, this is a much chiller, a most chiller stream. So no ghost, no nothing going to be making us yell and scream and all that kind of good stuff. But let's go ahead and jump on in, everybody. And yeah. But yeah, if you want to, I've got to change stuff on all the bots. But right now, I'm basically going to shut down the salty. I mean, basically, I'm just going to let it go away. But the Salty Dwarf YouTube channel, I'm just going to shutter. And Salty Dwarf Twitch is still here. But I'm just like, why am I doing this? My YouTube channel, the Wolf on YouTube channel doesn't do that great anyway. So me streaming WoW to it and streaming Faz to it, is it really going to hurt it that much? I don't think so. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. But let's go ahead and jump into game. That was probably... I haven't jumped like that in a while. I will fully admit. That definitely got me out of my seat and made my heart race. But yeah, I was just talking to Cat Thulu last night, and she's just like, why are you messing with YouTube? I'm like, because I keep having the hopes that YouTube will work out sooner or later. But the fact is, it just isn't. I mean, I've been working on that thing for 3 years, and yeah, there's been some growth on it, but not a whole lot. She's like, she could tell I was frustrated because I'm like, I'm just tired of wasting, spending 4 hours working on a video only to have 25 people take a look at it. It's like, I've got better use of my time. Plus, I've really come to the conclusion that I'm a much better live streamer than I am a YouTube creator. I'm still going to be putting stuff out on the Wolfen channel. Like, there'll still be shorts going out. There'll still be, I mean, I'm still live streaming to it. What's probably going to happen is, like, for tutorials and stuff like that, instead of me making, spending 4 or 5 hours editing, voiceovers, all that kind of good stuff, I'm just going to take things from the stream. I think I kind of just need to learn from everybody else. Because really, Flash, InSum, all those guys, they stopped doing that long time ago. They basically just cut, if they've got a learning moment or a tutorial or something like that, they just do it on stream and then just record it and let it go. Like, they might edit it, but they, so that's just, I've got to think smarter. By the way, we are running down to here. That's where we're going right now. But I want to keep the Twitch. I want to keep the two channels separate on Twitch. Well, hello there, Sai Sai. You coming down? You coming up to say this is the second time we've seen you? Let me get the cat tree on there. There we go. Actually, make that a little bit bigger. Like I love streaming. The YouTube thing is just Yep. It's the second time he's been down here today, though. I'm surprised he's down here. Oh, that's why. Dio is slightly behind him, which means Dio basically chased him into here. Dio, leave that boy alone. Stop bugging him. Hi, Sai. I know. Your brother's being a butt. But how you doing, Nick? Alright, so that's Grove of the Ancients. Sleeper has awakened. I feel like this is... Yeah, it's like 77 degrees out there today for us. I don't know how much higher it's supposed to get. I know it's been raining. I feel like this quest is a little too much for what I'm at. Called you migraines? I'm sorry. Oh, this is the escort quest. Well, I guess I might as well do it. Got nothing else to do. Oh my god, is he actually running? Holy moly, he's running. It's a Horn of Awakening. Oh, we got 20. Oh, wait. I almost ran away without this. All right. Hey, yeah, this guy. Okay, this could be slightly faster. I mean, at least he's running. Imagine him falling asleep every 5 freaking seconds and then you also had to blow the horn that's taking for freaking ever. There is so much I do not remember of the Night Elf lands. Like, I don't remember this quest either. But I mean, all the leveling I did on this was, 20 years ago. Oh yeah. I did when the Final Fantasy's got a couple also, and you're just like, oh my god, would you just keep running? Stop it. Get over here.
I'd rather be hibernating.
Well, get your ass moved. You're the one that wanted me to take you over to Ashenvale. So get your ass over here. Oh, I would never do. Yeah, I would. Yeah, if he was walking like the other escort quests are, hell no. You can sit your ass in. You can sit your ass over there. You can lay there till they burn this thing down. Dude, if you don't, are you kidding me? You couldn't attack my guy, huh? Mommy. And of course, he technically wasn't grouped with me, so I couldn't see what his health was. I don't think I was able to see his health. Oh my god. All right, now we know he's an idiot. Too bad there's not a an innkeeper there. I know. I just kind of felt like, you know, maybe since he started, right next to me, that he wouldn't run 15 feet behind me. Well, on the bright side, at least it's not that far. That'd be kind of funny if he did. Yes, he pulled a Leroy Jenkins. Come here, bastard.
The sleeper has awakened.
Don't tell me we should make haste, dude, when you're the one lollygagging. We got here's a bunch of lollygaggers. Yeah. He's a balanced druid. He's a balanced druid. He's a balanced druid that's, jumping into melee. And what level is this dude? He's level 20. Dude should be in cat mode. Cat mode or bear form, one or the other. Hi, Peggy. Yeah, not a great way to, use your abilities there, buddy. Wait, where did his bus go? Oh, I can't buff him. That bites. Come on, Carlonian. Evershade. Because your tombstone's shading the ground. It's Evershade. Alright, so I've got to basically pull everything. So this dude does not get hit. Oh. That's better. Oh, I'm gonna slap you, dude. It's true, it's a fraud. He's gonna sit on his head. This is what you deserve, dude. Wakey, wakey. Nap time's over.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Come on, catch up. Excuse me. We have places to be. No talking to the dwarfs over there. But how's everyone's day going? Hopefully well. Probably. By the way, if you're looking for the YouTube channel, I'm actually streaming on YouTube on the Wolfen channel. Okay, dope. What, with that horn? Yep. But I'm kind of combining, I'm just combining everything I do on the YouTube channel. I'm not going to try to run 2 YouTube channels also. I've got to change that. Let's go to the Wolfen channel. W0LFINN.
I'm going on an adventure.
Well, we're trying to go on an adventure. Yes, I do mind. Hey, don't mind me. Don't help. I've got this handled. You just take a little nap there while I take care of this ghost ball. All right, that's enough. That's enough for you. Wake up. Come on. Yeah, after stream, I got to fix some stuff.
Okie dokie.
And get everything pointed towards the Wolfen channel. Do 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 do. It'll be interesting if I can get this guy to be the highest I ever got. Would people stop? Shit. Oh, I'm fracked. It almost happened. Wait, did I already lose him? Where the hell's he at? Oh no. Oh. Did he he died. Nope. How close were we? That's Ashenville there. Let's just go. Gonna keep on going. I think that's a level 20 quest anyway. So I probably should be trying it at 22. Plus, I think my gear is pretty low. If I remember right. 13, 13. Yeah, I probably need to go buy some new gear. 15, 15, 16. Yeah, my gear is pretty low. What's my weapon, though? But yeah, we almost died. We got really, really close. I thought he was. It came awfully damn close.
King's honor, friend. Be careful, for the Alliance.
Those are custom manners of the Night Elves, but I have grown to respect them greatly. Mama was saying you seem a bit well equipped for a messenger. If you look at my gear sucks.
Light bless you.
Like the glowing soul gem and return to Delray. Okay. Bring 5 Bathrin's hair to... Bathrin Halt lies north of Meister's Post. Oh, is that the... Are you actually making me go all the way back to where I just came from? I think that's what he wants me to do. Actually, it's not that far. Okay. But I'm going to continue over to at least get to Ashenville. Yeah, he kept pulling aggro from me. Granted, I probably would have died, but for a level 20 druid, the dude doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Like, change to bear, do something. Look. It's a druid. Hello, druid. Hello, horde druid. Yeah, that would have been interesting if I would have died there. Yeah, all these Tauren are going over to the coast. Okay, I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time that if I was not a paladin, I'd be dead, and I would be re-rolling. So, yeah. I've got 5 slots left. What level are these? 21, 18. Get this first before I forget. Can I fly? No, I can't, but actually, no, I don't.
May the stars guide you.
Yeah, I don't have a way to get to where I need to get to. If I have to go back to Stormwind, I have no way to get there yet, right now.
God is watch over you. Ishnu Allah. Good luck.
probably ought to go, I probably should go back to Ashenvale, or back to Aberdeen,
I am on.
and take the boat across.
Be careful. Farewell. Del Magis. I am on.
Plus, I got stuff I need to sell.
Farewell.
All right, let's do this. Because, yeah, right now I have no way to get back to... I mean, I could go up there and then sail over to Minithil, but God, it's a long ass... But if I need to sell stuff, I need to get over... I need to jump over to, over to the Night Elves. So let's do this.
What brings you here?
Fly back here.
Farewell.
We'll take the boat across. Ugh. But yeah, but we almost died. Maybe buy some better gear. Because yeah, once you get past 5, it starts... Especially when a lot of that gear is your stamina stuff. It's probably only like 1 or 2 stamina, but 1 or 2 stamina off of a, 8 pieces of gear. Adds up after a while. How much gold do I have? 15? We're going to be cutting it. I think I can live with the weapon. The weapon's only 3 levels behind. Don't need that. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, that's what's... I'm like, why is everybody over there? I got that. I think I don't know if I've got the... Like, I know on my main... On retail, back when they first added this quest, I know I've got the thing that goes... that where you go around and get all... do all of the, campfires. No. I mean, they would... Actually, yes. You just gotta go to the guy that can fix everything, which most merchants, other than like innkeepers and food merchants, can fix your gear. Oh no. I'm glad you're able to have lunch now and drop by. Much appreciated. Let me do this real quick. Copy. I just want to fix the, trying to think. Where is... Stream elements. I think I got stream. Yeah, I got stream elements for this. Log out. Log in. Just want to fix the chat bot. So let's watch YouTube. Stop the Dwarf. Here's my YouTube channel. There we go. All right, so that's fixed. Let me do this on the timer. Actually, let me do this. Timers. Do I have this on timer here? YouTube. You also like watching YouTube, want to support Salty Dwarf. There we go. Nope. We are now on the Wolfen channel. There we go. All right. That's all fixed. Let's go catch a boat. All right. So yeah, the timer and the command now for the YouTube all points to the Wolfen channel now. So we're all set. All right. That is okay. That's the boat back to Menethil. I think. I think Darnassus is all the way up here. If I remember right. Yeah, my lunch was basically jumping in the car, driving out to the pharmacy, getting my diabetes medicine, and driving back home, and then having to do this. Didn't even have a chance to eat any of my Thai. But that was fine. Half the time I eat it, half the time I don't. Where the hell is... Oh, it definitely ain't there. Is there another... I don't think there's another port. No. Nope, it is over there. Okay. It's treating me fine. I don't really think I've lost much. I mean, tomorrow's my weigh-in day, so I'll find out. But I was also on the lowest dosage because they just switched me over to it. So that has something to do with it. So I think once they get me to whatever dosage they want to get me to, I think that's when things will change.
Vishnu Allah.
But yeah, right now I'm on the lowest dosage. Well, I'm the next step up now. So we'll see how 5 milligrams goes. I'm always amazed. It still amazes me whenever... Like, I was fully expecting a night elf boat to come across. To come in. So now I'm sitting there going, when do they change the boats to night elf boats? At least I hope I'm on the right boat. It was nice when they put up banners of where you were actually going. Or just a harbor master would be nice. How the hell are you supposed to know where we're going here? I'm sure there's somebody that says it. I just don't know where they're at. Guess we'll find out. If I find myself in Menethil Harbor, we know we went the wrong way. But yeah, but as far as any side effects, I have not noticed any. To be honest. Which is nice because the Ribulsus pills that I was taking the past year, I definitely had a little bit of had some side effects from that I didn't like. Like, had the side effects, but it didn't do anything. It's like, look, I could deal with the side effects if you're actually going to work, but if you're not going to work, I would like to not deal with the side effects. I mean, I think all the weight loss, because I've lost a little bit of weight, but it's been very gradually. But I think that's just because I'm walking like an hour a day now. Or trying to walk an hour a day. So it's kind of like, okay, I could have done this on my own without spending $50 a month. Which is better than $1,000 a month, so I'll take that. Well, I think I chose wisely. I just hate the fact that this stuff is technically, or yes, it's for diabetes, but it's also used for weight loss. And because it's used for weight loss, it's hard as hell to get it sometimes. Like my CVS, I can get it from, though my CVS is like 20 minutes away. Where I get all the rest of my medication at, can't ever get this stuff. So I have to go to the CVS to get it. And my normal place is like 5 minutes away.
Talk to me. Watch your back. Okay, yeah.
This thing's got to be almost over, I think. Yeah, we're not going to pick. I don't even think I don't even have room for it. Never mind. All right, let's put some stuff. Actually, first we got to do where. Oh God, I'm trying to remember. Where are the? I think trade district is that way, if I remember right. Not that way. I think trade district is over that way. See, this is another thing right here. It's like, when did they have the guards start, telling people where to go? It's like, none of these guards will tell me where to go here. I basically got to find it. Tailoring. Chanting. Is there anything down? A little further down? But no. I know where the AH is. I think I remember where the AH is. No, what I'm looking for, what I'm wanting to know is where, like, where mining is. So I can smelt. But you know how, like, in retail, you can ask a guard, hey, where's the AH? Where's the, where's the mining area is, where's tailoring, all that kind of good stuff. I don't think you can do that right now. I don't think you can ask guards right now. Like, none of these guards will tell me where anything is. So I can't remember what expansion that got added. It might have been Burning Crusade. That's alchemist. Dawn, alchemy, cooking, first aid. So this so it should be here somewhere. No, it might be over here. Craftsman, tradesman, maybe? Yeah, it's probably over the tradesman. That way. See, I know I can ask in Cataclysm. Unless I'm just looking at the wrong... But yeah, see? Wait.
Oh,
Oh, the trees don't tell me. Okay, got it. I thought the trees were the guards.
be careful. What brings you here? Del Mar.
Oh shit, they don't have a mining trainer? Oh shit. Oh, you suck. Alchemy, cooking, enchanting, first aid, fishing, herbalism, leatherworking, skinning, and tailoring.
Good luck, friend.
Are you serious? No, it's here. I was looking at the trees that were walking around. Where the hell? It's on Aberdeen? Okay. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, I guess I'm going to sell a bunch of ore.
How may I help? Goddess watch over you.
God, this. We'll see how much stuff I have as far as that stuff goes. We definitely got some stuff I can throw up. Is that not going up? Oh no, search is found. Okay, that's why. Oh, okay. I could sell that. I could sell that. That would put up. That would definitely put up. Yeah, we'll keep all that. That will put up. So we got 12, and we've got... Didn't I find a bunch of 10? No, I found the 10. That's my Cataclysm character. Actually, we're not that bad on ore, so let's sell that. I'll keep the ore. We'll smelt it when we get back. Oops. I know I've been screwing that up. Alright, that should be it. Alright, let's buy. Alright, so we're at 21, right? So 18 to 21. And we're not even close to 22 yet, so not a big deal. Mel, head, shoulders. Yeah, this is a problem. We only got 15 gold. That's the lowest. I mean, those are nice, but they're probably gonna take all of my gold. To see how much this is going to cost. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, we got enough. We got enough for everything. I actually kind of like that, to be honest. 3 stats. I might actually have enough for a new weapon, too. There. That's kind of useless. $5 silver. Bear's not bad. 72. Go with bear. Got here. Not getting a whole lot of intellect gear. We're not spending 22 gold for something that's going to go bye-bye. Well, let's see what we got for weapons. We're using an axe right now. Let's grab that. Wait, actually, let's see what we got. 20. Peggy, thank you. Hey, Tomas. No, I am on hardcore. I was wanting something. Yeah, we'll just take that. All right, there we go. We're poor now, but we at least have stuff. Go across over to the tree. All right. Just to make sure everything is right where I can find it. All right. So keep that. Let's go. Gotta sell some stuff, but I can sell stuff. I'm gonna guess that there's. Well, you know, I don't know if there's one in. I would guess that there's a forge in Ashenvale, but I'm not 100% sure. I love how more of you guys have played Alliance lately than I have. Since I'm not sure, we'll go to Albertine first, and then we'll smelt. And actually, we got to do that. We got pre-rolls coming up, so let's go ahead and go on break while we're on the bird, and I will be right back in about 3 to 5 minutes, everybody. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that, Nick. Honestly, it's why most of my guys are horde. The only like I've got alliance guys. Like basically, I've got them though just for the class mounts. So when I was doing all the classes, I kind of spread it around so I had each race because I also wanted the heritage armor. So I was making sure I had a max race of certain classes of a certain race, certain classes. And I just kind of spread it around so all the races and all the classes were, represented. So, but yeah, most of my guys are horde. So, but I wanted to try. I never really got around to trying a paladin back in vanilla because no, I was playing horde, and we didn't have paladins. So I was kind of like on this run through hardcore. I'm like, you know what? Let's do a paladin. We haven't done one of those. You never leveled a paladin in vanilla. All right. It is long. I do enjoy the lore. I mean, that is what actually my current main is Worgen. But only because of my wife. He used to be a Tauren druid, but my wife hates Orgrimmar. So I was like, well, you know what? It's like no one else is playing. I can switch over to Alliance for you, and we could do that.
What's on your mind?
So some of this we could sell. All right, there we go.
What's your back?
Like, I'll probably go back to Horde after... If this guy dies, I will probably go back to Horde. It's been fun revisiting Alliance. But I definitely am a Horde player. Though there is part of me that's kind of like... is kind of interested to see what a druid... how a druid, a Night Elf druid compares to a Tauren druid leveling.
Be careful.
Because I've done Tauren druid so many freaking times, I know it like the back of my hand. But Night Elf druid, I haven't done a Night Elf druid since vanilla. And that was the first year into vanilla. So yeah, so I probably haven't done that. And this is probably about the point where I started leveling that druid 20 years ago. Because I had leveled a hunter to like 30 something when I decided I didn't want to play a hunter. Then I tried a couple other races, and then I played a gnome mage to max and was doing raids with him. And then a friend of mine had me, but I wasn't that sold on mage. I was like, okay, I've got him. I'm doing stuff with him. Not really sure it's my thing. Because I've always been through other MMOs like Dark Age of Camelot, EverQuest, stuff like that. I've always played Jack of all trades. So like EverQuest was Shaman, Dark Age of Camelot was Warden. So a friend of mine was like, you like Jack of all trades, play a druid, man. They're the ultimate Jack of all trades. So I was like, okay. And played him, and that's pretty much been my main ever since. I started with the Night Elf until the RP PvP servers came open, which was what, the first year WoW was up. Then they came up with the RP PvP servers. Went to Maelstrom on Horde and never looked back. Like I was on Maelstrom on Horde until 2015. Yeah, that's when Cat Thulu. That's when Cat Thulu wanted to. When Cat Thulu and I got together, and she did not want to do a PvP server, and it's like, nope, not a problem. And we went over to Wormrest Accord, which I believe is where we're still at. But hello to anybody. If you're new to the channel, if you're liking what you're seeing so far, give me a follow. Doesn't cost you anything. This is my WoW channel, MMO channel. Mostly WoW, though. I have another channel, Wolfen. Let's see, I think that is horror-based. Mostly doing, yeah, there we go. Mostly doing a game called Phasmophobia. All right. So now let's go do some questing. Got a bunch of quests. Got one turn in there. What's that? Oh, that's Stone Town. Okay. I'm like, what is that one? We got all this over here, so let's go ahead and go that way. Let's go back that way. I should have looked and seen. I should have looked and seen where my, like, before I changed out my gear, where my health was and where my health is now. Sit back and listen to some of the music. All right, Nick. I will try not to let them kill me. But thanks for hanging out, man. Much appreciated. Well, come on in. Just kind of enjoying the music while we're running to our next spot. Got anything you want to talk about? Feel free to pipe up and chat. We can talk about it. Other than that, let's just enjoy the music and the traveling. Hey, Saul, how you doing? How's your day going so far? Aw. I'm sorry for that. Kind of bites. What are we doing here? What do we need? Glowing soul gem. So one of these guys has a glowing soul gem, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big beach person either. Like, Cthulhu loves it. Like, when we went, like, my parents wanted us all to go to Myrtle Beach last August. And I was like, look, I'll go. I'm not saying I'm gonna, it's like, I'll enjoy it, but I'm not gonna be hanging out at the beach. Like, I enjoyed, like, walking down it at night. That was kind of fun, but other than that, it's kind of... Like, went to all the little sites that I could see that was around Myrtle. So I had fun with that. Yeah, Cthulhu's like, how could you not like the beach? You were in the Navy. I'm like, that's why I don't like the beach. Not that I know of. I went to Ripley's Believe It or Not. I went to the Wax Museum, which was really cool. Yeah, I never went to that. Man, I am getting my butt kicked. Yeah, no, we didn't. I might have seen it. If it's still there. I mean, when was the last time you went? We drove down because we had to drive downtown to get when we went to Ripley's Believe It or Not. I need to back up here. I'm not gonna back up. Well, on the bright side, at least they don't run. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's still there. It might be. Probably is. Or like everything else, it could have been also a COVID. Could have been a victim to the COVID. Oh, God. I knew that was coming. How you doing, Lepnos? Another brilliant line from Star Wars. Come on, give me a gem. How hard can it be? Now, the Wax Museum was really cool. Ripley's was okay. The Wax Museum had a really good. So it was the Wax Museum had a really good haunted house at the bottom of it. Hey, Lily Cat. Like the Wax Museum was really good. The haunted house was even better. And they had a maze. They had a hall of mirrors down there. which is really good because I didn't get lost, but that's because I cheat. Like Cat Thulu and my brother-in-law and my sister. No, my sister didn't go, but me and my nephew, we were fine. They got lost to the point where my nephew went back in to see if he could find them. Okay. But yeah, no, I always have a habit of, doesn't matter what, like, for dungeons and, like, D&D and stuff like that, I always go left. So, so because of that, I basically just found my way right through the maze at the Hall of Mirrors and just went boom, boom, boom. Like, okay, it's fine if it's... But my nephew's like, well, what if we go into a dead end? It's like, it's okay if we go into a dead end. That's the point. But as long as you keep going left, dead ends are fine. You just keep hugging the left-hand wall. And yeah, we just went like, zip. There we go. So there's that. Now we got to go do Bathron's hair. Further north. 7R, hello. Well, this time I've been on, well, this is Salty. No, you're here. I keep forgetting that I'm actually on the Salty Dwarf. Because on YouTube, I'm just on, I'm on the Wolfen channel. Like, on YouTube, if it gets to the point where I need to split them, I'll split them, but the YouTube channel is like, eh? So it's like, okay, why am I spending so much time trying to do 2 channels? It's like, no, screw this. We do 1. So what am I looking for here? All right, this is a level 20 zone. Don't know what I'm looking for, though. Maybe if I read the quest. Bring 5... There's a plant that once grew in the old ruins of Bathron's haunt. The plant is called Bathron's hair. You don't need to cure elements of the spirit. There's a sick child in the village. Alright, so we're looking for an herb or something. So we're probably looking for some weird looking herb. Don't see one yet. Oh, I'm glad the quest dialogue helped me out here. What the hell am I looking for? There's a plant that once grew in the old ruins. Okay. You go to Bathron's haunt and search for Bathron's hair. I may need to properly treat the child. Yeah, so we've got to be looking for something on the ground. Just not seeing it. How you doing, Savinar? How's your lovely day going? Ah, shit. We'll be fine, or we should be fine. Oh, I could just find this herb and know what the hell I was looking for. That'd be a whole other issue. What are you, buddy? It's like I keep moving my mouse over stuff and I don't see anything, and it's got to be here. Playing some Minecraft mod, my brothers wanted me to join. It's a bit like Minecraft went RuneScape. Oh, cool. Well, that's very cool. Yeah, this is hardcore. What the hell am I looking for? It says it's on the ground. We're trying to look on the ground. Nothing is coming up. I'm even going to the areas that are showing up that they're supposed to be around here somewhere. There's not anything for me to click that makes it seen. Yeah. Usually anytime I want to get back into WoW, I start with hardcore. Because I just enjoy it. Okay, this is getting frustrating. Hit you go. Hello, how you doing? How's your lovely day going? I don't want to have to Google this, but man. It's like supposed to be around here somewhere and I can't. I'm not seeing anything on the ground. These guys don't drop it, so it's got to be something I got to pick up, but I'm not picking up anything. Good, doing pretty good. Kind of doing like I've got a separate YouTube channel for this. I mean, a separate Twitch channel for this, but I'm just streaming to my Wolfen channel. I did have it separate, like I did have a separate YouTube channel and a separate Twitch channel, and I'm just like, why? Just, like, don't go through. Oh, here we go, found it. It's like, just why? Just stream to the other. I mean, stream to the Wolfen channel. It's not like it's gonna hurt the Wolfen channel. All right, so we can barely freaking see those things. But now we know what we're looking for. There's one. So I'm kind of like, oh, let's see how just combining the two, even though they're two totally separate genres, we'll just combine the two on YouTube See how it does. It can't hurt. I'm glad everything's going fine. All right, we need 2 more. They don't make these things easy to see, do they? Thought maybe an herbalist would carry it. Oh, shit. I took a bit to update on my handheld because the phone hotspot, but I finally have my drop badge. Nice. Congrats on getting your drop badge. It's a different beast. There's no lie to that. It's definitely a different beast. I just like the old. I just like. It's weird saying, you know, old school when referring to WoW, but I mean WoW's 20 years old now. It's old school. I remember when, you know, I first started when I first started on WoW. It's like, okay, well, it's not EverQuest, it's not Dark Age of Camelot, but you know, we'll deal with it. It's kind of easy. Okay. Come on. I'm like getting a little too close here. Favorite as in class, character. What do you mean, Tomas? Like favorite class, favorite version of WoW, favorite race. I mean, favorite race is probably Tauren. Favorite class is Druid. Favorite version, right now, my favorite version is Hardcore. anything else up here? That's Gyromass key. Not really worried about that. Oh, Rift, we can go over there. Go here and go there. All right. We can do that. Expansion? Maybe, I don't know, that's hard. I'd say it would be between Lich King and Legion. As far as my favorite expansion. And yeah, class would be Druid. It's what I've mained for basically 20 years. But I kind of needed a break from my Druid on WoW. Playing a Druid on WoW hardcore, I kind of needed a break. So I was like, you know what? You never got a chance to play a Paladin in Vanilla because I was doing because I played Horde. So I was like, why don't we just go play a Horde character? I mean, just go play a Paladin, go play a Dwarf. Like Burning Crusade, there's a lot of things I liked about Burning Crusade, but it wasn't my favorite. Lich King, I loved Lich King until the end. The end, I was just kind of like, okay, you got too much. Just the dailies just became so much of a job. That the end of Lich King was kind of like, honestly, Legion was about the same thing. I'll be honest. Almost every expansion, I've never liked the end. Like the end always just kind of dragged, which is why honestly by the end of, I kind of got in the habit of, I kind of took my WoW breaks at the end of an expansion. Like Cataclysm, I took the break right towards the like the last update before Pandaria. Pandaria I just didn't come back for. I was busy playing Old Republic and Guild Wars 2. I came back at the end of Pandaria. Draenor I actually played, weirdly enough, I actually stayed playing Draenor. I actually didn't take a break during that one. I think part of that though was the Cthulhu, my wife, was actually playing also. So I think that gave me a reason to stick around. Cataclysm, Pandaria, I wish I would have came back. I wish I would have started Pandaria, because when I came back to Pandaria, I actually really liked it. So I'm actually looking forward to classic Pandaria that's coming out, because it'll let me have that chance of checking it out. Battle for Azeroth. I actually like Battle for Azeroth. But I think I like Battle for Azeroth because it was creepy. With the old gods. It gave it that horror, especially Drustvar. It gave it that horror feel.
I am honored. Goddess,
Oh no. We can drop you.
can I assist you? Good luck, friend.
Yeah. But I mean, BFA was one of my favorites. Shadowlands, on the other hand, Shadowlands is why I started streaming Phasmophobia. Because I was trying to stream, I was streaming WoW back then, and I just got to the point where I'm like, I don't like this expansion. This is boring. So I was like, okay, well, I like horror movies. Let me go play some horror games. And I found Phasmophobia, and 4.5 years later, the rest is history. Yeah. Dragonflight, because I was doing fads and streaming fads and all that, Dragonflight, I played Dragonflight, I had fun in it, but I wasn't playing it a whole lot. I basically was playing it enough just to keep up with the campaign story. But I mean, that was my prime time of working on making Twitch partner with Phasmophobia. So I really just didn't have time to put a whole lot of effort into Dragonflight. Kind of the same thing with War Within. I'm kind of making myself have time for it now. So I'm streaming 9 hours. I'm streaming 9 hours a day now. Granted, right now I'm playing hardcore, but... Yeah, Shadowlands are just... I applaud the idea, but a lot of the lands I just didn't like. Like, I've never been a big fan of Ashenvale. So having a whole area of that, like a whole other area and making me have to level through it, was not what I wanted. The angel area was kind of boring. I liked Maldraxxus. I liked my Maldraxxus, and I liked what's the other one? For the vampires. I liked that area. I had fun with that. Revendra, thank you. So I'm supposed to be looking for statues. An issue statue at Tutalon. I have a small vessel. Submerged ruins of Zoran when Naga attacked me, surging the water. When I reached the shore and ran, my prized mission was lost. Please drive to find the site of my ambush along the coast to the north and search for an ancient statuette. This is the reason I have braved the dangers. Go grab this. But yeah, Revendra I loved. Maldraxxus was cool. But the other two zones I did not like. But that's just purely aesthetic. And even when I came back towards the end of Shadowlands to finish up the campaign story, that was, oh god, that was like pulling teeth. Where am I supposed to put this thing at? War Within's actually been kind of fun. I'm currently in Undermine. But I still prefer the slower pace of Classic. And I like the... I like having the I can die at any moment hanging over my head. I know most people are like, that's crazy, but it is the truth. God, I remember just back when WoW first came out, I was talking about, you know, wanting, you know, wouldn't it be cool to play an MMO where, you know, if you died, you had to restart. What's funny is back then, friends of mine thought that was a great idea also. You know, 15 years later when Classic finally came out, or actually when did Hardcore come out? Hardcore came out, well, you had the unofficial Hardcore for a year or so, but Hardcore servers, what, been out for a couple of years now? Yeah, when it finally came out, they're all like, we're old, we don't have time to spend to have to go through that. Like, okay, I get it. I mean, when we all talked about it and thought it was a cool idea, we were all, you know, 20s, early 30s. I get it. Because they were all big Diablo hardcore players before we got them to try World of Warcraft. Actually, no, Dark Age of Camelot was the first MMO we got them all to try out. I think we need to go. Yeah, we need to go over here. What's our time? Oh, we got plenty of time. We're good. We're good on the time. Plenty of time. I'm probably going to get 2 here. Yep, there we go. Was waiting for that. There we go. And we only need a couple more fish heads. Fish heads, lovely, lovely fish heads. But anybody new to the channel, welcome on in. I'm Wolfen. This is the Salty Dwarf. I stream here 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also do a horror channel where I play Phasmophobia mostly. That one I start at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But welcome on in. If you like what you're seeing, give the channel a follow. But this channel will be extremely laid back, which is why it's called the Salty Dwarf. Very laid back, chill, just kind of enjoying the music and enjoying the leveling. I am an alcoholic. All right, where's our dude at? He is way down there. Got it. Copper. We don't need copper. Probably be playing hardcore till I don't know. I know I'll definitely be taking a break from hardcore once Pandaria comes out. But then I'll probably be bouncing back and forth from Pandaria to back to hardcore. And then if I can get myself interested in retail, I keep trying. If I can get myself back into that, then maybe take a day and do retail.
Hello. I really like you.
Really? So you got a statue that you dropped, and you didn't know it was already locked? Really? For the ancient statue, secrets will remain forever hidden. He is a ring. That key is a ring. The ring of Zoram. It belonged to the rulers of the city before the Sundering drowned it. Lost, but Naga recently found it. Their leader, Ruzel, dwells on an isle on the northern edge of Zoram. Okey-doke. Oh, that is the level 25 ring. Well, dude, I'll be back. Maybe. Or I might just abandon your quest sometime in the near future. But we're not doing it now. Oh, hello. Wait, I don't have a ring? Apparently not. Oh, I should have looked. 9 gold. Oh, maybe I should have sold that. Damn it. Maybe I should have sold that. That might have been a smarter move. It's fine. It's only money. That is in short supply of. Well, it's gonna be short supply. Even worse next run through. The next run through, I'm doing self found. So good luck. Oh my god. Oh, what level do I need for that? 210. Where am I at? This seems to be a high level herb for no reason. 147. Where is my... Where are we at here on this? Herbs are... Okay, we've already trained. Good. Okay. I thought I had trained, but I wasn't exactly sure. Definitely get that tin vein. I'll be honest. I don't know why I've never liked this area. I'm actually liking it right now. I think it's the music. I really like the music, but when I think about the hours I used to play WoW when it first came out, like, you know, towards the end of night, this music, you know, kind of helps you go to sleep. I think maybe that's why way back when I just did not like this zone, because I do like it. I'm sorry, Grimmy. Sorry you're having to force it. It bites. Oh my god, I went the wrong direction. Shit. That happens to me a lot. Yeah, we went the wrong direction. Shit. I've done this before too, where I went the completely, because I feel like I'm going north, and no, I'm going south. Like when we came from the shore, I thought I went south, and somehow I got turned around and I went north. Probably when I was picking all the herbs. Just turning it down to 160. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Didn't realize Cyrus was gone. Yeah. Here, I'm the one that's waving. We're actually getting back here at perfect timing for a break. Now, if you're looking for a chill spot, relaxed, not sweaty, enjoy the music a while, talking about MMOs, all that kind of good stuff, give the channel a follow, because that's what this channel is about. And if there's any new MMOs out there that kind of have a old school feel, we could talk about that too. Right, bring Ilkrid Macthrol's tome to Delgrin the Purifier. Wait, isn't this the guy? Wait, this is that tower, right? Which all the high-level elites in? Yes, as a matter of fact, they are high-level guys. The shaking stopped. His true motives were revealed. We were trapped, and he was slowly draining our powers. He was imprisoned by a spell. Not only if he remained in the prisons, he would speak to us. The word that his power weakened, that soon even we last of his precious soul gems would fade and die. Well, that's going to be a while, guys, because I am not that high. I'd like to help, but I would currently just die if I went to go help. So, yeah, good luck. go to Astronar. I mean, there is that rainy. Actually, let's just go through that. Yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting. But then again, I mean, I'm going to guess that a lot of that. Yeah, I mean, you're at work, so you're probably listening more than you're doing anything else. Oh, crap. I forgot. We got a break. All right, let's go ahead and just go back over to here where we know it's safe. So it's almost like a live audio book. I know when I worked downtown before I went full time, I know that's what I was using Twitch for. It was basically just a live audio book that every once in a while I could kind of take a break and say something and say hi to everybody. But all right, let's go on break, everybody. I'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. But make sure you guys stand up, go get yourselves a drink, stretch, all that kind of good stuff. And I will see you guys when I get back. Where are we going here? I will go back to Dunmore. All right, I'll see you guys when I get back. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right. Let's go over here now. Where exactly am I going here? Over and to the left. Welcome back, everybody. What am I looking for? Oh, there. I'm looking for some herb. But I hope you guys been digging the WoW channel. Anybody that's been watching it. Ooh, this could be tricky. I hate murlocs. No, don't you run from me, you little bastard. I did not see him. I was worried he was going to heal. His body lays broken atop the island. For some reason, the Murlocs have left it alone. Deep slashes on his came from the weapons and claws of the Murlocs. Okay. Find the glowing gem. Let's see. As you rummage through Tyrannus' belongings, you find a journal that is still in good condition. You take the journal and leave Tyrannus' corpse as is. The other thing left to do is find the gem Tyrannus was seeking. Renee mentioned it being in the area. Perhaps the Murlocs had it. Find the glowing gem and return to Renee, Wolfrunner, and Ashenar. Okay. So we're not going to bury you. So, you know, have a happy life, or you know, be Murloc food. I guess they don't bury night elves. Like, I guess that's the thing. Piggy! You getting used to the Faz update? Or is it still being a pain in the ass for you? Now. You might have there might be some Night Elf players that might get upset about that, be upset with that statement. Oh God, I'm out of This is why I always hate fighting this stuff. Is you end up getting like 50 million of these clamshells. Need to chill today, so saving the update for okay. I'm feeling very comfortable when I finish up. Oh, good. I'm glad you started feeling better with it. Yeah, really, the patch really is just it's just going to take time for people to get used to it, of the different things we have to get. Because it's a little overwhelming The new media stuff is just a little overwhelming. But the more you play it, the more you'll get used to it. It'll be fine. Hey, we found it. Is that an herb I can get? Nope, that's not an herb I can get. So, can't do those. We can't turn in those. Looks like everything I've got is over here. Stone Talon. I can't do Stone Talon quests. Because usually 2021, 22 is when I'm doing, when my Tauren Druid is doing Stone Talon stuff. So I know I can do that. Some of the quests are a little bit bigger, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna have to fight you, aren't I? Just get you out away from him. Oh, god damn it. I hate the freaking healers. I'm sure the warrior is doing the same thing. God, I hate healers. I'm sorry, warrior. I feel your pain. I just did the exact thing that I was bitching about on the other guy. All right, let's go turn in a bunch of quests. It's a troll. I still would like to know the reasoning. Like, I'm trying to remember when Warcraft first came out. I mean, and I'm talking about the real-time simulator, not... because it was Orcs and Humans. What was the second expansion? Like, I'm trying to remember where everyone else got involved. It was weird to me that we didn't have goblins in the beginning, especially when we had goblins in the game, and we had goblin and gnome engineering, yet we didn't have goblins as a PC class. Ties of Arc, okay. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard the reasoning for that. I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with, you know, we only wanted 4 races. But it's like, okay, well, you already got all the models. I mean, you got the models for the goblins. So was it, they just didn't, I'm trying to think of an equivalent on the Alliance side that they could have had, that they could have used as a 5th race. That they had basically a lot of models for already. Oh, isn't Warcraft 3 Lich King? All right, we've got to go back and sell some stuff. Yeah. I just felt it weird that it took, you know, 3 defeat was not easily with them. Bring 12 Pride Wing. Wait. Open war with Horde. One such fantasy was revealed to us a certain horse with Theramore claiming that the orcs collect venom from the Pride Wings. Okay. In the Stone Town Mounts. Okay, I know where this one is. That is... Yeah. And I'm just trying to think of what race have I seen a lot of on Alliance side that they could have brought in. That they could have brought in with goblins for, you know, for race 5.
Good luck.
Am I gonna have enough room? 24. I mean, I'll pick it up, but I'm gonna have to drop something though. Drop that. All right, so we got all that. This one. Travel south and check on Prospector Rim travel. Where the hell's he at? Master Grey Whisker assigned me to work under the guidance at the Academy in Iron Forge when new room travels great discoveries. The Prospector is rather obvious to his surroundings. Oblivious, okay. They uncovered I was in great society. Horrible golems sprang forth from the ground and overran the site. And Charles never seemed to notice I ran back to Aberdeen for help. So it's south of Aberdeen, but where the hell is he? There he is. So I walked right by that guy? Apparently. Now, there's Murk Deep. There's that. I think there's no easy way to get to any of this. All of this is far away from each other. Or a long ass run. Well, we need to go to... I need to do some smelting. Don't have a whole lot of smelt, but we got a little bit. Can't remember if there's anything... Need to look around and see if there's a forge around here. Probably not. I'm probably gonna have to go back to Aberdeen.
What brings you here?
Not waking up. Oh no, there you are. I'm hungry, Father. Lean down towards me. Oh no, we turned her into a vampire. Oh well, stake her.
I am honored.
Too bad. Got a stake her. All right, so where we got to go? It's Aberdeen. That's that. It's Stone Town. Okay. That's that. Where the hell's Astronar at? Oh, that is Astronar. Where do we... Wait. What quest is this? That's that. On guard. What quest did I just pick up? Balloons Tears. Okay. I'm like, what did I just pick up? I have no idea. Balloon Tears, Peltoris, and Ostranar. Oh, we got to go to. Okay. Where is that? There we go. Right there. That looks like bugbears over there. That looks like a little bugbear village. I kind of remember this quest, to be honest. Maybe. Spooky Lattes, hello. How are you doing today? Oh, we just got to the point where we could do King's Blood. Very good. Nope, we got to keep going that way. Got some sleep finally, nice. I think this is why. I think I'm remembering why I didn't like why this area always kind of annoyed me. Because I constantly was running into these. Okay, my thing is over there. I can't freaking figure out how to get to it. It's like I constantly have to like work my way around all these freaking hills. I'm glad you were able to catch some of the stream this morning also. I feel like gotta get up there somewhere. I just gotta figure out how the hell to do it. Looks like there's a little path on the other side of the lake. Or the other side of the river. Like over here, there's a little path. I think. Well, it's been going pretty good. It's a nice little change of pace. It's also been interesting just, you know, going from, you know, a channel that where, you know, I've got, you know, 80 to 100 people watching most of the time to a channel where 10 to 14 people are watching is something that, you know, I have to remind myself that's just how this is going to play out. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Have fun. Hey. Oh, okay, that's mom. I just saw my dad message me. And I realized, no, it's mom using dad's phone. I was going to message her later because I hadn't heard anything from her in a couple of days on how he's doing. Like, I'm trying not to like pester him, because how's dad doing? How's dad doing? How's dad doing? Like, no, when she's ready to talk and wants to talk, she'll message me. Yeah, biggest thing right now is just trying to find my footing on how I'm gonna, how this channel is gonna be. And I gotta remind myself, it took me like almost 4 years to figure out my footing on Faz, as far as how that channel was gonna be. So it might take some time. How the hell am I getting up here? Like, I feel like there's a path, but I don't see it. Now, WoW's been going good. I'm glad I'm pulling the Paladin, because now I understand what everyone's been talking about with the Paladin. If you want to, I think technically Rogue actually might play easier. But now I'm understanding what everyone's been talking about with Paladin also being pretty easy for hardcore. Though I do, like I said, I do believe Rogue is considered easier. I doubt this cannot be the correct way. I think I just got myself onto yeah, we're screwed. Maybe not. There's no way I'm at the right area. I'm worried that I'm going to fall off. Like, I need to get back here. I just can't find how the hell to get back there. Like, that gap. Or actually, that gap. How I get up there, I have no idea. I know I figured it out 20 years ago, but that was 20 years ago. Maybe it's on the backside. Ah, we're gonna find out. Yeah, I remember this was being. I remember this being something that why I did not like these lands. The amount of times this happened, I was like, how the hell do I get back there? I think my wife is upstairs bowling. At least that's what it sounds like. Yeah, this is classic hardcore. Yeah. It's my right now it's my favorite. I keep trying everything else. But the reality is this is definitely my favorite mode to play. It's definitely not the most popular. I think for classic folks, Cataclysm right now, then Pandaria is the most popular. Then for retail folks, it's, you know, the current. It's the current. Well, we found Little Lantern, so I'm going to guess we're kind of on the right path, but I think we're on the right path for another place. Not for the place I needed. Druid. And Druid is what I normally play. I needed a break. After my 20th level Druid, I went into an area that I knew I should not go into. Which is usually how I lose my hardcore characters. So I normally go into a fracking cave that I know I should not be going into. But yeah, went into a cave to grab the Samaflange papers. And promptly died. Like I got the boss, but he ran right at the end. And like dragged like 3 other mobs to me. I'm like, well, I'll try to run, but I don't think I'm going to survive. But then I was just kind of like, you know what? I never got around to playing a paladin in vanilla. So why don't we let's go play a paladin. And it's okay. I mean, the survivability of it, it's freaking excellent.
What is nature's call?
There's that.
Is there trouble?
Since you must be serious indeed. What can I help you with?
The great
All right, Rain is correct to know about Dartal's creation treants in the area. Wooden key is on one of the treants northeast of here near Fairwood. Once you have it, look for a small glade west of the road near the Fairwood border. That should be hidden around there. Find the wooden key and a piece of Dartal's rod. I'm not sure I want to find a Dartal's rod from a treant. That could be something risque. Don't know what I think about that. And I still could not get to this fracking clearing over here for a loon's tears. How the hell do I get over here? Come on. I thought maybe there's a back way. I don't see a back way. But I got to get up there somehow, and it's not working. I cannot find the path. And it's probably right in my freaking eyes. Right before my eyes, and I'm just not seeing it. Maybe that. Yeah, it's like survivability of Paladin's really good. But yeah, it's just, you're just sitting here waiting for Judgment to come back most of the time. Oh, I forgot to do this. Oops. What's that? I finally find a workaround. I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go, but it's the way I've went. But yeah, it's a lot of just waiting, you know, just white attacks. Which is definitely a different play. I mean, I played Shaman way back when. So it's not... So it's a lot like how Shamans play. Alright, so... Now, what I would like to find is how do I get out of here? Like, the actual way to how to get out of here so I can actually know how to get back if I ever have to come back here with another character. Nope, we're gonna get rid of some stupid crap that I don't need. Goodbye, fishies. Like, what's the real way to get here? I mean, that looks like a clearing. I just don't know where actually that goes to. Go find out. None of that looks good. Oh, this is definitely a way in. I don't know where the hell this is. Look, it's a road. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We were on this road. I turned around. Because, yeah, there's the two right there. There's those two things. Oh my god. So all that time, and I just had to follow the road. How the... I even looked at it and went... Because I thought... The thing is, I thought I went up here. But I don't think I ever went past that thing. Well, we were on an adventure. I'm going on an adventure. But I will say, I'm enjoying the Paladin. It's not my favorite class. Like, I'll keep... Oh, crap. I'll keep playing it. But I will admit, I am fully wanting to play something else already. Do we got any more? No. I'd go back to Druid. Like, I also want to try a mage again. And I think my next playthrough is going to be SF. So self-found. So I can't use auction house. I can't use mailbox. I'm adding the thing of I can't group. Like the old school hardcore, the unofficial server. except with the caveat of anytime that it's a named mob that has to be killed for a quest, you can group for that. Because that was my biggest problem with the unofficial server, the unofficial hardcore servers, was all because the rule was you could not group unless you did dungeons. You could only do dungeons once. But what that caused was basically people just fighting over the named mobs. Like if you know, like if you, I'm trying to think of, like, okay, if you're on Alliance, God, what's the freaking knoll in Elwyn Forest? Why am I blanking on his name? Hogger. So if you have the quest for Hogger, you can't group to kill him, which is fine. The problem is you got, 50, you got 30 people standing around trying to be the first person to get the hit on Hogger, and then everyone else gets pissed off. Or if people are trying to be nice and they form a line to kill Hogger, what happens is you get some guy just walks up and kill steals, which in reality there is no such thing as kill stealing. There is no rules that you have to stand in a line to kill the mob. It's just common courtesy. So that's all that the unofficial hardcore servers did, was cause issues with that. It just caused a lot of bad blood, especially since the unofficial servers were on an RP realm, which was already, didn't have a lot of people on it. And also it gets flooded with all these hardcore players being assholes. And I mean, I wasn't one of them because I waited my turn. If it was a named mob, I just went elsewhere. I just went and did other quests. And usually I logged on late at night to see if there was anybody there killing it.
What brings you here?
So, so that's the one caveat I'm going to do when I do self-find is, no, I can group for a named mob, but that's the only time I can group. This guy I've grouped other times just because we were in an area and people were like, hey, you want to group to kill these mobs? And I kind of felt bad saying no, so I just did it. My next playthrough, my next character is going to be definitely I'll just explain. It's like, hey, thanks for the offer. I'll move over here. If you want to kill these things, go ahead. I'm going to move over here, but I'm trying to play through this without ever grouping. So, if they can't understand that, well, that's not my problem. Okay, we gotta get rid of shit. We're out of space here. All right, so let's sell the stuff that we can. Definitely sell those. Like anything that is like the same vendor slash auction house, I'll sell. But right now I'm not really finding anything. I mean, maybe the pearl I could probably sell. That I could definitely, we'll sell that. I love how Mage Royal's just like, Mage Royal just does not sell in Classic. Cataclysm, you can actually make money off Mage Royal. You can't make anything, it barely sells for anything. All right. Try to do a Frost Mage and Paladin level. We got used to falling asleep playing that. We couldn't even play anymore. That could be a interesting combo. Because, like, I know, like, my first 60 in vanilla was a Frost Mage, was a gnome Frost Mage. And I know the repetition play of that was very, thank you. Was very repetitive. So, it was just a lot of, cast, maybe be able to kill 2 things on your mana, but then sit. Okay, stand up, cast. Okay, sit. So it was very, very repetitive, and honestly did put me to sleep. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I mean, it's one thing I like about Mage. Was, you're not having to. You don't have to buy water. You don't have to buy food. You just make it all. But it's kind of one of those things of if I'm kind of in between. Do I want to play a Frost Mage or a Druid again? And if I play a Frost Mage, I'll do probably tailoring and something, probably not enchanting, because the problem is if I do SF, I'm going to have to. I can't buy a rod off of. I can't buy a rod off of the auction house because I can't use the auction house. So I can't. I don't know if there's a way I could do enchanting as SF. Or there might be a way, but it will be very hard to do. I think I would have to find certain materials out of chests. So yeah. So I'm kind of like, okay, but I could do like tailoring and I don't know, pick some, like maybe tailoring and skinning, just so I could have the leather. Because I know there's certain tailoring recipes that require you to have leather. But the other thing I was thinking of was do it and just do like skinning and mining or something like that, and just sell everything. Like everything I collect I sell, so I can buy the white gear to keep myself somewhat in gear. Other than from drops. I'm gonna go smelt first, and then I'm gonna fly over and sell what's in my bags. But honestly, my last few, so I've done an undead mage. He died because what you were talking about, with the kind of getting bored and kind of getting lackadaisical with it. That's how he died. I was just kind of like going through the motions, going, okay, cast, and wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. And I had a name spawn on top of me, and it was like, oh well, shit. It's just, Normally how I end up dying is I end up going into, it's kind of like what was happening before I came over to the Night Elf lands. I start running out of quests, and I go and I kind of start working on, I start doing quests that are above my level, and I get myself in trouble. That's usually how my guys die. Or I had like one of my druids. This happened, I think this was on my first subathon way back when. But my first druid, I was trying to get to I had ran out of quests. Like all my Stone Talon quests were like, I think he was 20, 21. But like all my Stone Talon quests that were like 24, 25. Everything else was 24, 25. I'm like, oh crap. Well, let me go to Zoram. So I was doing that walk through, Ashenvale and all that, trying to get over to Zoram, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning during this subathon. This was my first subathon. My first subathon, I stayed up for 45 hours before I finally let myself go to sleep. But yeah, I was going through there, had a spider. No, this was a hunter. This is a hunter I was playing. But I had a spider net me, then I had another spider net me, and yeah, and I ended up dying. It sucked. All right, let's go sell this stuff. Where are we at here? 13 minutes? Yeah, my problem is the same problem I have in, like, Faz when I'm trying to go for APOC challenge. Is I am way too fracking impatient. So I end up taking chances, and those chances end up getting me killed.
How may I help? Del Nadra.
Cleric is stressful. I mean, there's a reason why. I mean, like, my best friend always plays healers. I mean, if we play D&D, well, if we're playing together and he's not GM, if we're playing together, he always plays healers. Like, the campaign that we're starting on Friday is going to be the first campaign that he does not play the healer. But I've been the tank for, like, we just got done with a year-long campaign that I was a tank in. I was the tank in the conventions that we go to. I've been the tank. And I just kind of need a break from being a tank. So he was like, okay, well, I'll do the tank, and you can play, like, the healer type or something like that. So I'm playing a bard in a Pathfinder game, in our new campaign for Pathfinder. And then our Dragonlance campaign, which we're starting next week, I'm playing a tank. Oh, that's him. He loves playing support. I normally like playing tank, but every once in a while I like to stretch my legs and be something other than a grunt. Alright, we could do this, get on the bird, and then we can get on the bird back to Ashenville, then we can go on break, because we're getting close to that point. We've got so many freaks. Do I have anything here that I need to hand in? I don't think so. That's Stone Talon, that's Stone Talon. We need to go do the Pride Wings. These are too big. That's probably too big. Right, so auction house is over here somewhere. I think it's like over there somewhere. If I remember right, I jumped through that place to get over to it. I mean, what I really like playing stealth classes, which is why I like playing Druid. I've been playing since beginning. Like, I was playing beta when dwarves were mages, or dwarves could be mages. Because that was going to actually be my first. That was actually going to be my first class. Because back, so I want to say it was this hairstyle, but when the dwarf would cast, the ponytail spun. And when I was playing beta, I was like, oh, okay, I got to do that. But no, I've been playing for a bit. I took a break. I've been kind of taking a break the last 3 years. I mean, other than I'd play hardcore every once in a while. But for the most part, just been kind of, this is my second channel. As you can see on the YouTube, if you look at the YouTube, most of my stuff is Faz. Or is horror stuff. Yeah, I'll sell it. What the hell? kind of took a break from WoW for a little bit. I definitely took a break during Shadowlands. I came back, did the storyline for Dragonflight. Did the story for... I've been doing the story for War Within. But, I don't know, Retail's just too busy. There's too much crap going on. I like the slower pace of Classic. And I love hardcore. I like the additional having to, you know, worry about if shit goes wrong, starting over. But it also plays into my enjoying being an alcoholic. Hey, Moon Man. Well, I'm glad your drive home was good. Well, was safe at least. Maybe not good. Alright, so we got all that. I really need to level up that. But, nope, forgot to sell that. I think we're good with everything else. I do need to buy some food. Yeah, let's put that up with that. Alright. Oh, textually. Go ahead and get rid of those. Oh, that's something I ought to buy. Actually, no, I don't need to buy it. I've got a buttload of healing potions. And, in the bank. Though, I think my healing potions, I think I can actually get the next level. That's 35. That's 12. Yep, 21. All right, so let's buy that. Buy that. I'll be good. I'll be good enough. Did I level? Yeah. Actually, which, speaking of, I actually need to go train. Except, I don't think... Yeah, except, there's not a paladin trainer in... Shit. There's not a paladin trainer over here, I don't think. I'm almost definite there's not a paladin trainer.
I am honored.
Yeah, druid, hunter, priest, rogue, warrior.
Good
I wonder if there's a paladin trainer in Aberdeen. Because you got those dwarves in Aberdeen. I wonder if there is... I wonder if amongst them is a paladin trainer. Let's go look. I need to go back to Aberdeen. Well, I actually don't need to go back to Aberdeen, but I'm going to go back to Aberdeen. What I should be doing, I could go do that. But what I need to be doing is actually, I need to go back here because we've got all of this linen. We've got 20 wool. Because I should be at wool bandages right. Actually, I might need to be. Actually, yeah, I should be at wool bandages right now, and I'm not. Because that would save me, you know, if I did a divine protection on a fight I think I could win. I could do divine protection, bandage up, and then continue fighting without having to use any mana. Well, let's do this. Let's go back here. Let's go to Aberdeen. See if we got a paladin trainer there. If we don't, then we're gonna have to go. Shit. We're gonna have to go back to. It's gonna be a lot of flying, is what it's going to be. There's got to be one here, right? I can't imagine them letting you come all the way across and not have a trainer. But it is classic, so that is a possibility. Because, I mean, Orgrimmar doesn't have a druid trainer. You have to go back to Thunderbluff. Which, I mean, I like Thunderbluff. I don't mind doing that. But... yeah, I don't think there is going to be one either. But I figured I might as well try that first before I go back. Because there are dwarves here because it is where you have to go. It is where you have to mine at. So maybe they threw one in the dwarf area. If not, well, then we're going to have to go. If not, I'm going to have to figure out what spells I've got coming up. Like, is it worth me going back just to train for 22? So I'm going to go over here and take a look. If there's no Paladin trainer, I'm going to go on break. I'm going to take a look and see what my... well, on break, I'm going to take a look and see what my next spells are. Because if it's not worth it, if it's like something useless, then we're not going to worry about it. And we'll just wait till 24. Yeah, kind of not looking like there's a Paladin trainer over there, huh? And they're not going to tell me anything, so... just in case, let's look in here. No dwarfs, no dwarfs. Yeah, I think we're out of luck. All right, let me do this. So we are... all right. So let's go on break. Get the make sure the pre-rolls don't start, and then I'll be back in about. I'll give you guys Mulgore. Yeah, and I'll do some research and see where we have to go. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, so yes, I'm going to. So there is one on Kalimdor. It's in Theramore Island, which we are nowhere near, and we can't get to from here. But what we can do is we can go to Minithil Harbor. Then from Minithil Harbor, I believe there is a boat that takes you to Theramore Island. So, which actually no, we've already done that. There is a dwarf paladin there. Or there's a paladin trainer there.
Ishnuala.
Oh, actually, this is not what I wanted to do. We want to take the boat. The other way is to go to Minithil and then take a bird to Ironforge and then come back. But those are that is the only paladin trainer on Kalimdor, is on Theramore. Which, actually, wait, no, we could take a bird. What am I doing? I've actually got, because we've already been to Theramore, we already got the flight path. So let's go, let's go look at the Horde land, shall we? This is probably gonna be like a 10-minute flight. But I think I'm bound in Aberdeen, so we're bound here.
I am honored.
Yeah. 11-minute flight.
God is
I knew I was close. Oh, yeah. But enjoy your 11-minute flight. We will now be handing out snacks for the flight. This is a long enough flight to do that. So you can bring down your trays. But it is a nice way to kind of just look at the land without, you know, being down there. What's everyone up to for the rest of the day? No, for some of you, it's about bedtime. Or it is bedtime when you're still up. At least for our lovely folks over in Europe. For anyone that's in the U.S., what you up to for the rest of the day? Not sure what I'm doing tonight. Might be playing some Cataclysm. Because I'm not sure if Cthulhu is going to be... Cthulhu might be doing some Final Fantasy 14 tonight. So if she is, I'll probably be playing some Cataclysm. Leveling up my druid. Like, I've got a druid at level 80. That honestly, I should just level up to 85 and then just wait for that one to go to Pandaria. And then just do another, and then once I get to 85, then just do something else until Pandaria. Like a class that I'm kind of like a class I would be interested in. But, yeah, but then again, we might sit down and watch some TV. Not sure, but though we both realized the other day that we actually haven't sat down and watched TV in probably like 3 weeks. I am excited for Pandaria because I did not do Pandaria in vanilla until the end. I think until after the last patch. I took a break. I took a break at the end of Cataclysm, and I didn't come back for the beginning of Pandaria. I was kind of just like, whatever. And it wasn't because, like, pandas or whatever. I was fine with pandas. Or Pandarians. But, Star Wars The Old Republic had come out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go. It's like, I've been a Star Wars fan since, you know, I was 8 years old. So it's like, of course, you know, I played Star Wars Galaxies. Old Republic is out. I'm going to go play Old Republic. So I went and played Old Republic. I think I got 5 characters to max level, but Old Republic's idea of endgame was go make an alt and do it all over again, which was fine because every class had its own storyline, so that was cool. But the problem was you had to go do the same quests over and over and over. Like if they would have had more quests and more planets. But it was very much a it was very much a Rails type of MMO, where you know, like WoW, you can go over here, you can go over here, you can maybe go over to this land to do some leveling, you can go over here to do some leveling. It's more of like WoW is more of an amusement park style of MMO. Like it's not open world, but there's a lot of rides you can go ride. Old Republic was very much a, no, you've got to go down this path to get to max level. And the only difference that changed between doing Sith or Alliance or Rebellion was you started on the opposite side of whatever planet you went to, you started on the opposite side. That was the only difference. And yeah, after the 5th guy, I was just like, oh my God, I can't do these quests. And what's funny is it was, I think, Nar Shaddaa. The Nar Shaddaa quest it finally just put me to sleep. I can't do it. Which is is it Nar Shaddaa? Yeah, Nar Shaddaa is the hut planet. The, like, gambling hut planet. I think that's the one I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Well, that is the planet. I can't remember if it's Nar Shaddaa or not. But yeah. So but Guild Wars 2 was just coming out. So I was like, okay. So a bunch of me and my close friends went over to play Guild Wars 2, which a lot of them actually really liked it. I was the one that was like, I guess I think what it really comes down to is I wasn't that interested in the action RPGs. I'm definitely an old school RPG guy. Like, I know, like, one reason why people really liked Guild Wars 2 is because unlike WoW, unlike Old Republic, unlike, a couple of the others where all you have to do is just hit a couple of buttons, you're tab targeting, and you're just, you don't have to move. Guild Wars 2 is an action RPG. So you're doing spins, you're dodging. They were trying to break the holy trinity of, healer, tank, DPS. So there was no healing class in Guild Wars 2. I think there is now. But back then, no, there was no healing class. So you had to take care of yourself. Everyone had abilities to be able to take care of themselves, but not really take care of anybody else. And I was fine with that. My problem was I was trying to play a ranger with a pet. And every time we did anything in a cavern or dungeon or whatever, my pet would get me killed. Because I would be walking down a path, instead of walking all the way to the end and then take the turn, I would sometimes just jump off the ledge. The ledge would be like 6 inches, but I would jump off the edge and my pet would go, oh, I don't know where you're at, and go completely through the dungeon to get to me from the other side and bring every single thing that was in the dungeon to me. And after about the 3rd time dying like that, I'm like, yes, I could learn not to jump, but I'm kind of annoyed. But you're not sure, debating either running some Faz or just watch a good movie. I've been on an 80s kick. Yeah, we're behind on Critical Role. So what we might do is we might end up playing, like, she'll be doing Final Fantasy 14. I'll probably be doing Cataclysm. But what we might end up doing is I'll throw on Critical Role just so we can get caught up. Because I think we're I don't think we're 3 weeks behind, but I'm pretty sure we're 2 weeks behind. And we might be 3 weeks behind on the new Daggerheart series. And I know that series is only going for 8 games. So go away. Sorry, I was talking to my phone. So I did just get I just got Daggerheart in the mail. Though I don't know if I'll ever play it. It's like, I like the system, my wife likes the system, none of our friends like the system. So if we play it, it might have to be finding some new people that might want to play it, which I'm not great at finding new people. She is, I'm not. So, but then again, we've got a Dragonlance campaign that starts next week. We've got a Pathfinder campaign that starts this week. So I'm not really sure where Daggerheart is going to fall in. Other than what I might do is I might see if I can find some like find some advice on how to run a Daggerheart game with just, you know, one person running and one person playing, and see how that runs, and just run my wife through it. Or see if we got a couple other friends that keep on wanting to play, but they're not they're kind of people that she met while she met the woman while teaching. So they're not part of our core group, and our core group is already big enough. We don't need any. It's already rough enough sometimes. If everybody wants to play something, it's already rough enough trying to get enough space for everyone to play. So she keeps wanting to do stuff with the wife, but it's kind of like, we can't invite him into this group. We already got, like, you know, when everybody wants to play D&D, we've got 10 to 12 people playing. It's already unmanageable. So maybe I'll think about looking at it and maybe once a month run a game. But that's the plan. That's kind of what's going on. That's our plan for the next week or two. Then she's got Pinzik coming up at the end of the month. So she'll be going to that. If the weather's nice, she'll camp. She loves camping. If the weather's not nice, she'll be day tripping. Because luckily we only live like 40 minutes away from Pinzik. Pinzik's the medieval thing I do, or used to do. I've kind of finally come to the conclusion that you like the idea of it every once in a while, but in reality, you could care less and you don't want to do it anymore. And it's not really that I just don't want to do it anymore. I like doing this. And what's funny is, before COVID, I had made a post on an SCA group going and just kind of made the point of, look, I know I fight, I know I'm a knight, all that kind of good stuff. But the reality is, I'm a gamer first, I'm an SCA player second. It's just, I just make sure that I do the SCA, and now I just don't care. Alright, we finally got there. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so where is our paladin trainer? If I was a paladin trainer, where would I be? Maybe the inn. Maybe the inn, maybe in there. Yeah, but I'm going to start selling off stuff. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Hey there.
I need training. Yeah, because I think I get concentration ore now. So yeah, we get concentration ore. Oh, no, I was thinking this is something else. That is not what I was thinking of. Still just fills paladin with spirit of justice, giving each melee attack a chance to stun for 2 seconds. Only one skill can be active. This is the one thing about paladin, is I don't know what is good and what to do. Like, I'm going to guess that, like, I don't know if the seals are like, if the seals are really, like, which one, like, I know that, like, auras, I'm sure retribution aura is what I need if I'm doing ret. But seal of justice, I'm curious on. That's blessings. Like, I don't know if this is a good thing or not. I still would probably think righteousness is probably better. I don't think I've ever read any guide saying I should use Seal of Justice unless I'm tanking. All right, so let's go back to Ashenvale. Actually, no, do this. Because we're already bound in Aberdeen. Well, Blessing of Might was good. All right, do we want to go that or do I want to run down? 'Cause I've got Murk Deep there. I'm not doing that quest. Screw that quest. I could do Murk Deep and I could then do that. How much time do we got? 44 minutes? So we got a little bit of time. All right, let's do that. At least finish up those quests over here. And then we can be back over there. But anybody new to the channel, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you give it a follow. Give me a follow. But this is pretty much, I'm trying to figure out my stride with streaming World of Warcraft. I've played World of Warcraft for freaking years. I mean, since beta. Streaming it is a totally different thing. This is my second channel. I stream a game called Phasmophobia on a channel. Actually, I can put this in. I stream that channel 7 days a week. This is my labor of love. let's call it. Yes. Yep. Yeah, I started with Streamlabs OBS. I did that for 6 months, which allowed me to kind of get used to things, and then I switched over to OBS. When I moved upstairs to the old streaming room, I moved over to OBS from Streamlabs OBS. But Streamlabs, because Streamlabs is really good about holding your hand, it just was a little bit of a resource hog, which I wasn't having a problem with. I just knew it was a resource hog. So my system could handle it, but I just knew it, and I'm like, eventually we're going to want to go to OBS anyway. Let's just do it. So I've been doing OBS since. So what? Been doing OBS for over 4 years now. Make sure I don't overshoot this guy. But yeah, it took me a long time to find my stride on the Wolfen channel. Granted, once I found it, I became partner, but I became Twitch partner. But it took me a long time to figure it out. The biggest thing was trying to be like everybody else. And realizing, nah, screw that. Be you. Which is kind of why the WoW channel is how the WoW channel is right now. Is, look, I'm a casual nowadays. I don't do raids. I did all my raiding back between Lich King and Vanilla. I'm good. I watch Race the World first every year, or every patch, because I still love the idea of raiding. I just don't want to do it. That's really what it just comes down to. I just don't want to do it anymore. I think the last raid I did was Black Temple. Actually, was Black Temple? Yeah. Right, now I need to start cutting over. But I'm an alcoholic. I love world questing. Gaijin, hello. So that's pretty much what you're going to see on this channel. And talking about old and new MMOs. and other RPG stuff like, Elder Scrolls, things like that. So if you like that kind of stuff, give the channel a follow and hang out. No, we're not doing that. I need to get over. I'm just trying to avoid unnecessary fights. It's like that is one of the things about like retail or whatever. Once you're over a certain level from the mobs, they just leave you alone. Classic, they still pester you. Right, so that's Merc Deep, and the other guy, and the dwarf is further down. I mean, honestly, that is one reason why I am the way I am now with raiding was raiding. No, you didn't have time to altaholic. I mean, maybe you might have one other class that you had to make or you had to level up purely because, the guild needed you to. In case someone drops out or something like that. So you always had like an alt that you brought up on alt raids and stuff like that to gear up. But I wasn't able to do what I like to do, which was, I just enjoyed playing classes and trying out different things. And I wasn't able to do that. Actually, I'm down here at Merc Deep now. So gonna group here for Merc Deep. I don't see him though. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if we have to summon him or what. Find and slay Murloc known as Merc Deep. No, just find and slay him. That's all we gotta do. Sorry, concentrating. See, this is why you probably won't be seeing me do too many dungeons. Oops. Yeah, this is probably why you're not going to see me do a lot of dungeons. Had fun Sunday in Guild Wars 2, participating in the annual Terraria Pride March. Nice. Sad part, though, was I wasn't able to complete... Aw, I'm sorry. That bites. Just got home a little while ago. Yeah, I don't know if there was anything. I didn't hear anything for WoW, but I'm sure there was. Most of the MMOs have something usually. Right, where is our Dwarfy at? Let's look around for this guy. He might be around here somewhere. I see I see the question mark, but I don't see him. Found a chest though. We'll go down there. 4-hour RP March. Sunday was Lion's Arch at Radissom and had to wake up early, so I had to leave. Ah, I'm sorry. That bites. Got a rope. But where's the guy at? Unless he's got a... Like, I don't see a question mark anywhere. Well, I guess I'll go kill things until I find something. But then again, the question marks always are always not in the same, or not always in the right spot. Let's make sure that he's not around here somewhere. Yeah, not seeing him. Not quite sure where the question mark is. Or where the guy's at. Let me see. Absent-minded prospector. Travels south and check on prospector room Charles. He could be dead. Because the one guy did run away, so maybe the guy's dead. Was a super... Oh, there we go. Hi, dude. Ah, that's what we gotta do. We gotta go find him. Thank you for the lurk lattes. Oh, is this gonna be a dumb thing for me to do? Well, the rogue just did it, so... Now, I will say this is the one nice thing about doing Warcraft over Faz is Warcraft. If I need to take off my headset, I can take off my headset. It's like I miss listening to the music and all that, but I can take off my headset on this game. Where Phasmophobia, I can't do that. I wonder if he respawns here. Or maybe he goes all the way... Oh, crap. Maybe he goes all the way back to the beginning. No, I'll take that. Yep, he comes out... Okay, so we got to go do something and come all the way back. Got it.
What's on your mind?
Alright, holy, let me know when you're ready to start. See, what do we got to do here? I need some help chiseling the stone. Hand me my stone brush. I think I see something. Hey, you're not Holly? Don't suppose you've seen my stone brush. Nope. Never mind that. I promised the League I would send some mysterious fossil I found. Alright. Come on, dude. Let's go. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully we're not dead. Brian, hello! Well, So it's more of if I have the speakers on instead of the headset, I'll end up sometimes just, you'll end up hearing both, so you end up getting double. So I try not to do that. Do not tell me you're going to be one of these freaking NPCs that ain't going to do a damn thing because I started the combat before the guy did something. Yep, you're one of those NPCs. Oh, I hate these NPCs. What the hell are you doing, dude? But how you doing, Brian? Oh my god, he actually joined the fight. Look at that. Well, thanks for joining there, buddy. About time. I know you're a fellow dwarf and all, but, you know. But participation is helpful. Yeah, basically it's just let him go first, grab aggro, so then I can help him. If you're not falling asleep and getting yourselves killed, they'll just run around oblivious. Pretty much. Yeah, it's basically the amount of times I've had these guys just not join in the fight. And you're like, a little bit of help here, dude. Oh my god. Really? You know what? I bet it's right up there. Just putting it out there. I think it's right up there. At least it's a better escort quest than the last one. Well, we've got this over here. I'm taking this. Hope he didn't want this. I'm ninja stealing it. I saw chainmail glove. Actually, not too bad. I'll sell that. Okay, fireball boy. Are you seriously not helping me? Oh, I hate you. Like you didn't know he was part of the combat? Oh my god, stupid idiot. Why? Back up, let him get the aggro. There's some color in your beard. Do I? Maybe not. I kind of got a bluish tint to my beard anyway. We'll take a look once I go back. Oh, I hit the mob too soon. Oh, God. It's like dragging around. Okay, I'm going to age myself here. It's like freaking dragging around Mr. Magoo. Hey, oh, let's just keep going this way there, Shunny. Are you? Oh, I want to hurt you so bad right now. Yeah. So let's see here. Oh wait, what was that? I have no idea. So nope, wrong thing. Oh, that's right. This doesn't have a. No wait, no. Let's chat. So. I mean, we had, what was it, purple? Maybe a little purple right here. Maybe. But I don't think so. We only had purple. I think that's all I had was purple. So maybe there's a little purple in it. Maybe. Yeah, for anybody wondering what they're talking about, basically on the other channel, subs and bits, get me to color my beard. This channel, it actually takes less. One sub, yeah, if you look right up here, yeah, one sub, 300 bits. I start putting in hair color in my beard, beard, hair, mustache, everywhere. Just depends on what we get. We had a little bit of hair color this morning. Major oil. All right, but we've got this done, right? Everything's back there. Aberdeen. Okay, let's go back to Aberdeen. Yeah, I should get my beer steins here soon. Because, yeah, it's like the little ghosts are for gift subs. Ah, right there. Ghost right. Shit. Go backwards. Whatever. The ghost on the Dracula. Yeah, that guy. Right there. Yeah, that's for, yeah, every gift sub. I put, well, for the Phasmophobia channel, I put ghost up. My tavern mugs should show up, I think maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe the day after that. But they'll go on the posters over here. But how we're doing it is every gift sub, I put the person's name and I put the date. And then that beer stein will stay, Beer stein ghost, whatever, will stay up for 30 days. So if you do like one on the July 5th, I take it down August 4th. So yeah, so there we go. Right now, if anyone does a gift sub, I'm going to put a ghost up, like on the WoW channel. I'll put a ghost up, and then when the beer steins come in, I'll replace the ghost with the beer stein. So yeah, basically that's why I love that emote. Because yes, there have been a few streams where that's how I ended up at the end of the day. Well, cutouts. Beer stein cutouts. Kind of like the ghost. Online universe includes stating the game author was Matilda. Nice. Yeah, one of the guys, actually maybe Cthulhu has it. I know someone has a copy of that. I can't remember who it is, but I know one of the guys, one of the folks has it. I haven't read it yet. Oh, it just came out today. What the hell? What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something else then. I thought it was Tusklove. But I thought Tusklove had been out for a while. So I don't know what I'm thinking of. All right, we got about, what time is it? Trying to think if there's anything else to get into right now. Maybe not. We've got about 15 minutes left. So I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to get into, or do we just want to park my butt in Aberdeen after I turn in the quest? What I ought to do is go to Loch Modown at some point and just go finish that before that turns gray, turns white. But I've got Ty waiting for me. Yeah, Cthulhu went out and got Ty for lunch, but because I had to go to the pharmacy, it's like by the time I got to the pharmacy, got back, the pharmacy's like 15 minutes, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but got there, got back, had about 20 minutes before this stream. So it didn't have a whole lot of time to eat lunch. So I ate my crab rangoon. I had like 2.5 crab rangoons. So ate those. But at least I had the time. At least I had the time for lunch. Dinner tonight. Last couple of times I've had Taco Bell, man, I've had major issues with reflux. So we've kind of avoided Taco Bell. I mean, even when she's added like taco, like if she's done homemade tacos, but used the taco seasoning, it's caused me issues. So I've kind of been like, I know she's got it on her own, but I've been kind of avoiding it. I think what I need to do is just find, like, instead of the beef, I know I can't like chicken tacos or whatever. That would probably be better. But I do miss Taco Bell. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's just I end up usually waking up in the middle of the night with a bad freaking reflux attack. Alright, so Merc Deep has been killed. What do we got here? Cloth, leather, mail. Oh, we can sell that for the most, so we'll take that. Crystal along dark shores eastern mountain range. Report back what you find.
God is
What
watching.
level's this? Oh, it's gray. No wonder. Nope, we're gone. Bye-bye. Yeah, I've been having a lot better with, like since I've been on the Monsanto or whatever the hell it is. That's been a lot better with food as far as stuff. The Rebalsis that they had me on, that sometimes gave me issues.
Keep your feet on the ground.
2 leather gloves, huh?
Safe travels.
Well, apparently I gotta go turn this in, so let's go turn this in. And then we'll probably call it. That's normally what I get. Or Cthulhu, or Cthulhu grabs for us.
What brings you here? They'll not.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely, you know, cheap and filling. But like you said, not great, but it's definitely filling. And I mean, it's definitely yummy. It's definitely an enjoyable meal. I gotta go through all the clips I made on the Faz channel. I wish I would have clipped the almost death earlier today. Yeah, the first hour. No, I'm not sure who's here that was here for that. Yeah, I almost died. I mean, I've had some very close, you know, I've had some very close ones already, but yeah, I was doing the escort quest. The Sleeper Awakens. Yeah, he died, which sucked, but yeah, I almost died doing it. And I'm like, and we were making a joke earlier, it's like, man, it would suck if you actually died doing this stupid ass quest. And yeah, as a matter of fact, I almost did die. I pretty much used every little thing I had to stay alive and kill them all. So that would have sucked. And I really don't know what I don't really know what I'm gonna play if he dies. I mean, I know it's gonna be either Druid or Mage. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be it'll be either Druid or Mage, and I know it's gonna be Self-Found. Hey Mossy. Well, thank you for dropping by. Yeah, we're almost done for the night. We've done 9 hours today. It's been a long day. But 5 hours of Faz on the Wolfen channel, and then 4 hours over here. Do I need to go in? Nope, he's right there. Nerve-wracking, especially the banshee I had in the garden. Please tell which nothing to give me evidence or trying to stick around to get media evidence had me on edge. Media, man, media is definitely what's been killing me lately.
See you soon.
Oh, okay.
Watch your back.
We are now at the point of travel here, travel there, travel everywhere. So beware. So let's I'm gonna go over to the bank. Then we will go find someone. But if you're new to the channel and you're not one of the lovely people from the Wolfen channel coming over to watch me, and you're just new to the channel, if hey, if you like what you're seeing, this is for right now. That's pretty much what you're going to get. A lot of world questing, a lot of just talking about different MMOs, different things in WoW, retail, classic, Cataclysm, hardcore, whatever. And just chilled, laid back, listening to the music and hanging out. That's what this channel is going to be. So if you kind of like that, give it a follow. Follow is free. But let's go over here. But on that note, folks, it's been 9 hours today. So let's go over and say hi to someone. Let's find out. Let's see who we got on. Let's see if any lovely people are on. None of those guys are on. All right. Let's see who's on EBGG. This guy is not technically on EBGG. He's not part of that team, but really not anybody. I mean, everybody that's just really not a whole. I've gone to some of these guys a while ago. I mean, I could be like most of the other WoW streamers and not raid anybody. That's a common thing with WoW streamers is they don't tend to they don't raid a lot outside, or they don't tend to raid a whole lot of people. What do we got going on over here? She's playing the Forest. He's playing Scum. Let's go over to Extreme Puffindale. I haven't raided him in a while. All right, so let's go over to here. Let me do this. But everybody, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, rest of your day, whatever it is. Yeah, but I'll be on tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Wolfen channel, which is this. If you like horror, if you like paranormal investigation type games, I play a game called Phasmophobia. Basically it's a ghost hunting game. I've been playing that for about 4.5 years now. I've been streaming it. So I made Twitch partner on it. So, but I do that. And then at 2 p.m. I'll be back here on the WoW channel. And we'll be doing some more with the Paladin. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And love y'all. Be safe. Oh, see you on Thursday. All right. But I'll see y'all later. Let's go over and say hello to Puffindale. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Peace.
Hey.